I've drove over the other side of the property where the trees were. The first fox I shot was over there, and then I stopped just up the hill a bit further here, and I stopped here, and you can see like the country, there's a bit of bush and that up the back. I'll show it to you. But what I do, a lot of the times you don't see the foxes. You don't see them at all when I shoot them, and I'll get most of them this way. I stop my vehicle, I'm quiet for about a minute and a half, 2 minutes, and I get the gun ready, and then I start calling, and I use a lot of bird calls. And you get a lot of the guys, you always use the rabbits, but the birds and the mice and rodents and stuff like that, because there's no rabbits on this property. Anyway, I stopped here last night, started calling. Within the first, I turned the light off. Turned it back on. Within the first minute, I could see some foxes coming down from up the top there, and one was coming quick, and it come down. I don't know whether you can see behind me, but I shot it behind the dam there, because I thought if it come up down into the hill, I wouldn't be able to see it as it come up, or it might swing around and smell me. So when it got to the other side of the dam there, I fired and I shot. So about where those tussocks are. It was about a 150 metre shot, and I used the 204 that I made up. All this gun is I've had a Seiko action. It's I think it's called an A461 action or something, and I bought a stainless steel match barrel from TSE in Queensland, and I got it put on, and the guy in Queensland actually had this old stock. He sold it to me it's an old Seiko heavy barrel stock, so he sold it to me. And then I've got just a Skowalski Z5 5-25, and it's got the ballistic turrets which I set to my loads. Anyway, you don't miss very often with them, and usually if they're in about 300 metres, you normally get every fox we shoot at. Yeah, so these foxes come down. I shot the first one there, and then the second fox was up there. I don't know where I caught up through. There's a second fox up near the top of that bush line there. I turned everything off again. I started calling, and next minute I thought this fox here was still alive, but it wasn't. It was another fox, and I went over, and I could see it between the trees there. Sort of must have been heading back away, and I turned the call on to I think it was called a little finch in distress, and it stopped, and it looked, and it started running back over. Then on this ridge line, I thought, I can't turn up anywhere, so I got my rifle ready and put the bullet in, put it on safety, and just kept watching. And then it come up, and it's just behind me, directly behind me in the grass. I shot it there. I didn't come up to the finch call. I'll take you down and show them to you. But the loader, it's just not a fancy rifle. It's just got an old timber stock on it. It's got a Seiko action, and it's a 204 Ruger caliber. And that's all I need for foxes. Don't need anything else. Just the optics, the Squawski optics and Conquest, or anything of good European quality. You can't beat them. But I've had the Nikons, I've had the Tascos, I've had the Leopolds. They're good. The Leopolds aren't too bad, but they're not even in the same class. You know, I could see that fox last night, and I didn't even have the light on it. I had just it off. I was in the black, and that's how I focused on it with my scope. Anyway, yeah, it's an AI action. I'll take you down there and I'll show you these foxes. So just remember, pull up where you look like it's good country, and just start calling. And so many foxes just come out of and when you start calling of a night, or whistling of a night, or just walking around. I'm not as fit as I used to be, but I used to shoot here when I was 16, and I could walk He used to walk all over this whole town of Milton, just about, hunting foxes and that. Anyway, I'll take you down.
Something out there waiting for us, and it ain't no man.